Hi everybody, it's reference librarian Kara from the University City Public Library. I'm here with another 3 on a Theme video. I know it's been a while since we've done this, but today I wanted to pop in and talk to those readers who are interested in trying out an epic fantasy but don't want to deal with like a whole big series of big long books, or worse, a big long unfinished series of big long books like Game of Thrones. So let's talk about some that are epic fantasy stories that are over in a single volume. These have all of the magic and intrigue and fantastic creatures and action that you'd find in all of those bigger series, but one volume, one and done. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. So I'm going to start today by talking about Spinning Silver by Naomi Novik. Novik has written a series of long books before with her Temeraire series, but with Spinning Silver she's offering her twist on the Rumpelstiltskin story. This is about a young moneylender who has talents at spinning silver into gold, which gains the unwanted attention of a wicked king of winter who lives nearby and decides to kidnap her for her so-called powers. At the same time, the daughter of a duke is awaiting her father's instructions to marry for political gain. She makes herself more attractive to more and more powerful suitors through the use of magical silver jewelry. These two women's stories come together in Spinning Silver, in a story that weaves together Jewish tradition, Eastern European mythology, and a healthy bit of feminism. So again, that is Naomi Novik's Spinning Silver. So speaking of a healthy bit of feminism, next I'd like to discuss The Priory of the Orange Tree by Samantha Shannon. After nearly 1,000 years of relative peace from the slumbering dragons, the beasts are beginning to reawaken, and Queen Sabrin of Innis must figure out a way to get rid of them. So she has 2 choices. Either she can, 1, give birth to a daughter, which is in accordance to the Innish religious beliefs that put her on the throne in the first place, or 2, she can toss aside those 1,000-year-old beliefs and try to track down some ancient weapons that will theoretically put the dragons down for good. So what's really fantastic about this book is that Queen Sabrin is not the main character of it. She's a fantastic character, but the main characters are actually Ede, her handmaiden, who's actually a very powerful protector in disguise, and an orphaned dragon rider from on the other side of the world. Both of them are the focus of the plot, and they are very complex characters with a lot of potential and grit and grace. Yes, this book is thick, yes, but it is absolutely captivating and fantastic, and I highly recommend it. And finally, we have what is probably the most hopeful epic fantasy I have read ever. It is The Goblin Emperor by Katherine Addison. This book follows the ascension to the throne and the early days of the Emperor Maya, who is the half-goblin 3rd son of the late emperor's discarded 4th wife. So basically someone who was never meant to ascend to the throne. Maya is unfamiliar with the imperial court and the way things are done there, and the transition is just as awkward as you could imagine, especially since he's spending so much time trying to figure out how his older brothers and his father died in a freak accident on a Zeppelin. So perhaps because of his rough upbringing and everything, Maya is kind and thoughtful and naive, but he truly wants to do his best for the Empire. The one drawback to this book is that the names and speaking styles can get a little confusing, but once you're used to it, it is a really captivating tale of an unexpected ruler. So there you have it. These are 3 single-volume, absolutely engrossing epic fantasy tales that you can check out. All of them are available as physical books through University City Public Library, or you can get them as ebooks through Overdrive or Libby. Until next time, we'll see you later. Thanks.